It's Friday, baby. Let's go. What's up? Alex O Crypto here. You know what? We're kicking a little bit off early, but why not? Why not? Why not? Right? Hope you're all doing well. We got the poll. I'm getting feedback here. 1 second here. Gonna make sure we're all set up nicely. How we all doing today? Hope you're having a great Friday, man. Happy Friday, my friends. Bitcoin has been choppy, a bit frustrating, a bit all over the place. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at the long-term outlook. We got a poll going right now. If you could be any fictional character for the day, who would you choose? Darth Vader, Wolverine, Elon Musk, or Harry Potter? So, why no Harry Potter? Why no love for Harry Potter, man? You can cast spells and stuff, man. You can be like the next Gandalf. You just got to do a little bit of training. We got lots of drama in the Ben universe here. We got doji candles. Let's jump into it, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. Join us in the free Discord. We be winning, man. We be winning. Hope you're all doing well. Felix in the chat coming and dropping by and saying hi. Bro, give me them claws and invincibility for a day. Sounds like fun. I just want to hit somebody with the... I'd go golfing with the adamantium hands and I just flick the ball. That's what I would do. I like that Wolverine life, man. We got the Wolverine action figure here, as you guys know. I think you guys know. We should just put him on the mic, man. Put him on the mic. Can we just get him to straddle this thing? All stream. Would that be okay? The Wolverine mic. Okay? We'll go from there. Wolverine on the microphone. And it's the OG Wolverine. I mean, he's wearing the yellow suit, okay? So, looking at the Bitcoin price here. Now, if price does not get above here, if we keep going lower, man, look at this shooting star candle. This does not look healthy, okay? This candle is going to close on Sunday, and because it's Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Wolverine loves that mic. He's straddling that mic. I know you want to see my face, but Wolverine's too busy right now. He's too busy right now. Maybe we tape him like he's like climbing or something here. Rah. There we go. We got Wolverine on the mic, man. How's it going, Nunya? Do I got to make you a moderator as well, Nunya? Nunya business. I'm surprised you don't have a wrench, man. Nunya's always here. Thank you so much for being here. Now you guys spreading some FUD in my Discord. This is not FUD, but you're saying, Binance or Bybit could be shutting down due to UK recent regulatory changes. Bybit will suspend its services in the UK till January 8th. So I will use Bybit until January 7th. Yeah, I'm always here. Womp, womp. Wolverine loves that mic. Do you? So, but they're not sure yet. I just looked it up. Compliance is Bybit's first priority, regulatory in the UK, right? So, we'll see what they can do. We'll see what they can do. Until then, we use Bybit, okay? Bybit is the way I roll. So, what do we got for you? Well, yesterday we took a trade. We'll jump into the trade. Man, this was a painful trade. I'm going to explain my trade to you guys. I explain my trades every morning. Okay? Now, we were waiting yesterday, live stream. I should have gotten into this trade, okay? I had my buy here. I had my buy down here. I wanted to see one more wick. We did not get the wick. Tony Soprano caught this trade, and he wrote it up and made some profits, okay? That would have been the trade that we should have been taking, okay? We did not take that trade. Instead, we put ourselves through a very rough day, okay? Very rough day. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when we look at this, we were catching the price as it came up, okay? So I was like, okay, it's going to come up, pull the fib, pull the levels, happy days, okay? So I got in on this wick right here, right? Got in on this wick, short, came down, popped up, okay? Added to my short up here, came down, okay? My entry was like 608. I missed this wick for my take profit, okay? My take profit was right here, 786. We'll pull that right now so you can see. So I'm short here. I'm short here. And we see here 786, okay? Just down here, 786. So we come down and we miss by just a bit. Just a bit. Okay, congratulations, Anthony Soprano in the chat, man. Man takes along like a legend yesterday, okay? I wish I had joined you, Soprano. I was waiting for that. Good morning, Toaster. Thank you so much for being here, my man. You guys are always here in the morning. Thank you so much for dropping by, smashing the like button, supporting this channel. I appreciate every single one of you. So, what happened? I'm in this short yesterday, and we come down, and we miss my take profit. I'm pissed, okay? Because this is time, man. This is time. It's like 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night now. So I've been in this short since the morning. I don't like waiting in trades too long, okay? I don't like waiting in trades too long. So what happened? We waited and we waited and we waited. And the gods, the Bitcoin gods came down and took my take profit, and I could sleep at night. Okay, so they did reward my patience in the long run. Okay, in the long run. Okay, and I was able to get out of that trade in profits and run away. Okay, so there's the trade there, 608. It was very painful. Okay, it was very painful, but we survived it nonetheless. Okay. We got some people here wanting to be Elon Musk, man. I thought that was the joke of the poll today, was Elon Musk. So yes, Anthony Soprano was on that beautiful long position at 420. We were talking about this in the live yesterday. You know, he got that 420 life. And then he's taking profit at the 69s, man. Very much easier. Much easier. So Tony took the easy way. I took the hard way. Okay. But in the end, we survived. Okay, we survived. Sometimes it doesn't go the way you're planning. I was looking for some sort of bullish divergence here. Lower low, continue upwards, right? Looking to get, there's a VWAP hanging around up here this whole time, okay? Elon Musk is basically Harry Potter. Harry Potter, Mr. Musk. So what are we doing right now? Right now we're bear flagging, right? When we look at this short-term price action, we're bear flagging. You can see the beautiful bear flag that we want to either break up or down from, okay? Typically, if we lose this, we come down, we put in a lower low, and we fire back up, okay? We look for that bullish divergence on the market cipher B, okay? That's what we look for. We look for higher highs on the market cipher B and lower lows here. So if we lose this flag here, look for us to dip our toes down and pop back up. That's kind of where I'm looking. I'll be patient right now, but what I need to see, okay, what we need to see. French Toaster, yes, and more My God, you guys are crazy. I'm going with Wolverine, man. I'm going with Wolverine. He's on the mic today. I'm going to turn his head so he's facing you guys. Oh, that's kind of creepy looking. That's all right. That's all right. We'll be okay. Make sure you grab your coffee. This is why I can't be a modder. He just wants to talk shit the whole time. Oh, man. So what are we dealing with? I almost don't want to go down the hole, but let's go down the hole. Okay, so the weekly here. The weekly here's printing a doji. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. It's only 8:53. We got time for some Twitter. We got time for. Oh man, the Ben drama. Do you guys not want me to talk about the Ben drama? The Ben drama is great. Come on. The Ben drama is great. Amazing advertising for at the Block Daily. Thanks, Ben. Now that everyone knows TJ's threatened my life through his employee, anyone who appears around the blockchain until I get control back of the company, I will never be invited on the channel again. Nick Diamond and Ben Armstrong jockstrap around like a fangirl forever. All the students want to entice Ben. Man, this is drama, man. What do you guys think? Dude, you guys robbed this guy of his business. Do you blame him? 285 views. Look at the view count, right? Oh, no. The Ben drama is not good. Such a narcissist. Yeah, right? Like, why can't we all just be kind to one another, man? That's what we're about here. What else do we got on Ben here? We got, where's the Lambo? It stole my email address. They're making fun of Ben for being in demo mode. Demo mode. I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of demo mode. I mean, guys, to be fair, like this community here, we're on helping each other, sharing our stuff, being transparent. You gotta. This is the thing that's going on. Everybody's talking about it, and it's really just sad, in my opinion. When we go over here, Sin City Crypto, love Sin City Crypto. I've been on their show once before, and you know, this is the problem here. Is these gas prices are ridiculous, man. This is per gallon, right? Right here in Canada, it's $1.80. It's $1.80 per liter. So we do things a bit different, but this is the problem here, okay? The second problem is welcome to Canada. Welcome to Canada, Zelensky. So this guy's fighting a war, and yet our prime minister's questionable to be the less, right? And then we have people. Welcome to Canada. We got we're one of the best places to live in the world. Top 10, they say. Okay, and yet it's $2,500 a month's rent for one bedroom. Okay, it's ridiculous. Okay, so that's my take on what's going on right now. Is that there's a lot more important things in this world besides this Ben story. There's a lot more things for us to find out as a community to go in and find in these price targets where we can trade and be profitable. So we're going to jump into that. I just thought I would mention some of these things because it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? It's kind of ridiculous. Like, you'd think some of these people would be adults about these things, but they're not. So jumping into the price, what do we got here? So to me, this looks dangerous. If we continue downwards, right, with this weekly candle, for me, this is a green dot. Yeah, that's great and all. But it looks to be rejected. Okay, and it's not confirmed. This green dot is not confirmed. Okay, it's still printing. So if we do head down here, this will be canceled out. Why wouldn't he sell his house and his Rolexes and other items that he has? I'm sure he can afford it in the long run if he has the right. Yeah, absolutely, right? For instance, the charts I shared via my tweet the other day are more important. Yeah, that's the one, right? That's the one. If you guys have any charts you want to share, just throw them into the Discord and Chuck, say something in the chat. How good is it to be home? Felix is asking, and it feels great to be able to be of service to my family. My granddad, he's shocked. He's like, you press buy and you press sell and you make $300 today. Oh my God, you're a genius. He goes. It's funny. He's like, you can't live without that computer now. The computers. It's so hilarious. So I fixed his shower head in the shower yesterday. It was lime scaled to crap. So, it's awesome to be of service. So flipping through these time frames, what I can see here is that money flow, in the red. Stochastics in the middle. So very, very much an uncertainty right now, okay? There's an uncertainty. But the doji that just printed on the 3-day. Look at this thing. Okay? Look at this thing. This thing is exhausted. And I said we need to get above this wick, right? So we want to see this get above, but it's failing to do so. So we look for continuation to the downside, right? After the massive dump we had yesterday on the S&P, right? You can see massive dumpage. Jerome wanting to be Mr. Negative Nancy and continue to threaten to hike at least one more time, is put a little bit of fear in the markets, okay? So we need to be prepared, right? Now, the posturing of the 3-day is to the downside on most things here, so we're looking for this to continue down, right? The money flow is in the red. The VWAP is coming to the 0 line, so we'll see that, this does not look bullish to me. These two candles do not look bullish to me, okay? We're still very much oversold, right? It's almost like after this dump, we've never really gotten, we haven't gotten above this 50% line on the stochastics, which is right here, right? We trade between here on the stochastics. So we look to cross back over on the VWAP on the 2-day here. This is almost a bearish engulfing candle on the 2-day, so it's not looking too healthy in my opinion. Now, can this pump? Absolutely. Can this dump? More likely, right? More likely. But in the short-term time frames over the weekend, the daily is rolling over like we were talking about yesterday. So the daily is now rolling over. Red dot confirmed. Money flow still very thick in the red. And posturing is to the downside. Okay, we came up here on the stochastics, but look for us to continue downwards, okay? Failure to get above here means more downside in my opinion. And we have some levels that we're definitely going to look at, okay? The levels that I would like to see price come back down to is around this 26,050 area. I think I have that marked out on my chart here. Yeah, so this is the main box. If we're looking at any box today, don't be rude. If we're looking at any box today, we're going to be looking down here. There's a couple of supports. Obviously, we had the support yesterday that Tony took at 420. Madonna, good job. But overall, this 26,090, 26,050 point of control is going to really dictate if we get a bounce or not. Okay, so we're going to have to keep our eyes on that. For the short-term time frames, as we flip through on the daily. So we know that the daily is pointing down. We know that the VWAP is pointing down as well. The S&P had a massive push down yesterday. Okay, massive push down to this. We were saying it's going to come down to this 4,300 area. Okay, so it has. Look at how well support and resistance works. We have put in a lower low now. Okay, so we look for the retracement back up to fill this gap. We have a gap above us here. Let's turn off all these beautiful lines here. We have a gap up here that needs to be filled, so we'll draw the gap like we normally do for market open. We'll see if it works its way up to that or if it opens up higher, right? We'll see at 9:30. And then the ES is pushing back up right now as we speak. Did not make a lower low over here, okay? But it did it get exactly to this low here. So it didn't go lower here on the ES. This could mean a pushback as we go on. Now people are changing their votes. Everybody want to be Darth Vader now. So oh man, hope you guys are having a great day. I just want to make sure, it's Friday. It's Friday. We're here. We've done well this week. We've had a lot of good positive setups, so I hope you guys are practicing good risk management, giving your trades room to breathe, all that good things, so that you can remain profitable. So where do we have? We have a fib all the way up to here. So like with this local range right now, it's very, I wouldn't say it's hard to trade. I just say it requires a lot of patience, okay? Because we had a lot of scammy whale wicks. Like, it was just, yesterday I did not have a good time trading. I was very frustrated. I just wanted to get out of my trade, and then it came up, and then it was in profit, then it wasn't in profit, and then it was just like hanging around, like 5% gains, which isn't bad. Like, I could take the 5% gains off the table, but it wasn't like, let's take it off the table. This is great win, right? So we need to, as a group, let's practice some due diligence and good risk management where we can reward ourselves but not be too greedy, because it's hard to manage the greed, right? Like I have a certain like, oh, I want to make this off the trade, and sometimes that's not possible, right? Sometimes it's like a very frustrating experience when you're like, okay, I need to make this, or I should make this. I'm not okay with making $5. I want to make $10, right? Or I want to make $100, whatever it is, right? And having those presumptuous ideas ahead of time can really burn us, right? So going into the 12-hour, made a bunch of money and lost it. I'm sorry to hear that, G Corp. Hopefully we'll get you some more setups. We'll get you some more profits, and then you can hopefully keep it. It's about keeping the capital, baby. Keeping the capital. Mitigating risk, baby. That's where it's at. So you can see on the 12-hour we're coming up to the zero line. So this is actually really interesting. We have just printed. We have 10 hours until the next one. So we're coming up to the zero line. Money flow is curving over, okay? You have VWAPs posturing upwards, right? But you can see massive curvature on the money flow. Stochastic is flattening out, okay? But we can see we're coming up to challenge this zero line. Can we get a bounce here? This is going to be interesting at the end of the day, okay? Going to be interesting by the end of the day. Yeah, working on greed too. Yeah, there's a great book if you want to read it. It's about mindset, okay? It's really, really good. I'm listening to it actually right now as we speak. I'm looking it up on Audible just so I don't mess it up. In progress. Nope, it's not on there. Sorry, we're looking it up. It looks cool too. The Mental Game of Trading is called. The Mental Game of Trading by Jared Tendler. The Mental Game of Trading, but I have it on Audible. Listening to it right now. Awesome. So, where are we at now? Greed can be the death of us, okay? Can we check IMX? Absolutely, IMX. I would love to look at IMX for you, my friend. I would love to. I'll do it after Bitcoin. 8-hour crossing over the zero line. Posturing is to the upside here on BTC. Okay, we have room to come down on the stochastics. We have crossed over the zero line. That is bearish in my opinion. Money flow is still in the green. Okay, it's threatening to come over here on the 8-hour, but we have crossed over. Okay, so this is, to me, it's threatening to come lower. But this still has about 3 hours to play out, right? Whenever you're checking your time zones, check onto the right here and see how much time is left until you get a new candle, okay? 2 hours, 52 minutes, right? So then you can know how relevant is this? Is this going to print soon? Is this going to change, right? So that can help indicate which way price is going to go. Same with this one. So we're only an hour into this 4-hour candle. coming up here, but it's pretty flat in my opinion on the 4 hour. So we have our levels here. Make sure you guys add these levels to your Bitcoin charts. Oopsie. These are the levels I'm looking to trade today and tomorrow. This 26,000 area being the most important, okay? Then we want to see if we can get above and flip these to support and continue our way down. If we see a bullish divergence here, we look for that as well. Okay, so right now my idea is this. We're looking for the dip of the toes down, the bounce up, bullish divergence printing, work our way back up to this 26.8, get rejected and continue down like we were talking about yesterday. Something like this, right? Where we're looking for that. Right? And then back down to the point of control down here. That would be good, but we need to be patient. My take profit 1 on my short is at 26.55. That's the one, baby. That's the one. That's the one. No problem, Toaster. So we can see we're getting a red dot here, curling over, right? Curling over. Exhaustion. Which way's the posturing? Yes, to the downside. EMAs have flipped. Okay. We've seen the crossover here. And we see the push back down. Okay. Bouncing off of this 2 hour 21 EMA. That was held up pretty strong here. Where's the VWAP? Where's the VWAP? We'll have to pull the VWAP up on the shorter term time frames. Volume is low still. So if volume's low and we're pushing down, that means the bears are in control, in my opinion. Right? You had massive push down, push back up with weaker volume, okay? Weaker volume in this candle here with this green candle or yellow orange candle, whatever you want to call it. So to me, this was just a retracement. A little bit more volume coming in to reject. So rejection, it's telling me that the bears are in control here. The rejection down, higher volume, right? So this wants to continue to push. We'll have to wait and see. Going down to the 1 hour. Oh, blend diamond on the 1 hour confirmed. To me, this could be continuation down. Okay. We're going to know with the S&P opening up shortly. We got 20 minutes until then. So we're looking for the bull div, right? This continuation. But right now we're kind of stagnant. The volume isn't here yet. The volume isn't here yet. Maybe we won't see it today. Maybe they're just happy to make us wait like they did yesterday, okay? Going into the 30. The 30, yeah, money flow is in the red now, quite deep on the 1 hour, 2 hour red dot. No printing yet for the 1 hour. Flipping over here. Blood diamond confirmed. Push down. Okay, we're still in this flag. So we are still in a flag here, as you can see. So for me, this wants to break down to the downside. It might be doing it right now, right? It might be doing it right now. Dipping its toes out, like we talk about. Dipping the toes, right? How do you pull a fib for here, right? That's the one. So we've had a couple wicks down here, okay? A couple wicks down here. That tells me I got to be lower than these wicks. I got to be somewhere around here if I'm looking for this trade. So I'll wait for it in this box. I'm not going to take a trade here. It could bounce up. I could miss the trade, but I'm not taking a trade down there, right? I talk a lot about on this channel is we got to trade the buns, right? We got to trade the buns. The beautiful buns of the sandwich, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter. This is the salami, okay? This is the ham and cheese, right? The lettuce, the letuga, okay? So we want to wait for it to come to the buns. Yesterday I traded the lettuce, okay? I was very miserable yesterday trading the lettuce. I make mistakes. trading the lettuce, okay? Don't be like me. Sometimes be like me, okay? Sometimes I catch some nice wicks, some beautiful trades. Most of the time I trade the buns, okay? Don't be like me yesterday, waiting and waiting and waiting all day long just for this little wick, just so I can make a nice 15%, ruin my whole damn day. I mean, I still had a good day, but you're watching your phone, you're checking it, you're like, okay, risk management's there, whatever. If I get knocked out, whatever, that attitude all day. I'm like, just dump. It's not a good place to be, right? It's not a good place to be. We want to have sound, peaceful trade setups where we're managing our risk, but we're also managing our mindset, right? Patience. That's the one. Remember, you do not always have to be in a trade all the time. Absolutely. That's the one, man. That's the one. So we be patient. We wait for it to come to our levels, right? We wait for it to come to our levels. Where are my alarms? Okay, I have not moved my alarms. Use alarms too, okay? Use alarms as well. Where's my other alarm? I always have 2 alarms on the go. Here's my other one. Yes. So if you're looking for price to come to a certain area and you want a warning, use an alarm. Okay, so we're looking for it to come here, and we're looking for it to come up here, right? Set them just before your level, okay? Just before your level, before you want to have that notification. Like if it just goes bang and it pops up, okay, you're gonna miss it, okay? If it just does one of those, but if it's creeping up and you get the notification, then it bangs. You can be ready for that, right? So I'm a big fan of having a couple of alarms within the sandwich, right, to let you know when price is coming to an area where we look for a reaction on price where we can possibly trade it. It doesn't mean we're going to trade it, but it means we can look for the reaction on price with confluence throughout our indicators where we can find a setup, right? And if we're doing that, we're putting the probabilities in our court because we're waiting, we're practicing good risk management, we're patient, we're taking trades on the buns and not in the meat and potatoes, okay? Market's going to open up in 15 minutes. So we'll come back to this price action here. We're going to go over to IMX. I believe that's the request IMX. Yeah, okay. So we'll go over there. I believe I have it already, but I'm just going to add it, okay? I wasn't about to go and search for it. Oh, Mrs. Otter. High five. I love you too, you beautiful lady. So, daily, IMX. Let's pull the trend line. Start from the back, work our way up. There's your trend line. Let's pull volume. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Let's pull fib. 786. Not yet. So, key level of resistance, right? Massive key level of resistance. Now, how much percent is this? This is a lot. It's 10%. So we came up to a golden pocket. We touched a golden pocket and we have dumped, okay? We have dumped back down. Another 8% rejection. Okay, that's good to see. So we know that's our key level in order to get above. Now, where's our key level that we're trying to flip to support? Well, we're at it, okay? So this is it. Here, we put a horizontal here. Oopsie. We put a horizontal here. For me, I'm hitting the wrong buttons, sorry. It's obvious how to break these down. We're in a downtrend. You're looking for shorts, long-term shorts. You've come up to your golden pocket. / point of control, your failure to get above. Okay, you have key level of support below you. For IMX, that support is at 63 cents. Your main level of resistance is clearly up here, around 69 cents. Let's make it 70. Tony Soprano likes 69, but we'll keep it here. There's too much going on in 69 for me. So we can see we have key support here. IMX wants to get above here and flip this, okay, and wants to trade up here above 70 cents. It failed to do so, okay? It failed to do so. So now it's been rejected from this support right here. And now it's coming back down to reality, which is below here, okay? You don't have much data back down here, but you can see there's some support level. So I would look at the 63 cents to hold on IMX. Otherwise, you're coming straight back down, man. Like the daily is pushed up. Tony Soprano, my man. So you're flagging out here. Key level of resistance on the trend line. Massive push up. That's good to see. Was there news or something like that pushed this up? But you're overbought. You're overbought over here. You're pointing to the downside. Yeah, you got a little bit of a crossover here on the money flow, but money flows stick in the red over the long-term time frames. You had the green dot here to push you up, but we're looking for a rejection back down to 63 cents. That's what I would say. And then if you lose 63 cents, you're coming all the way back down to 55 cents. There's some stops on the way. And that's just basic support and resistance. So 4 hour, you could be getting a flag here to the upside. It's nice to see that it's going downwards. So maybe that's a possible opportunity for a long. You look for it to come back down to this key level of support at 63 cents. You fire off a long and you try to attempt to break through into this key level of resistance. That key level of resistance at 69.70 cents. Okay? These are risky assets, right? I mean, of course we'd love to catch these moves. Of course. But right now, this is in a long-term downtrend like most things. So it's about practicing good risk management. When will ADA reach 66 cents? Well, I bought ADA at 22 was it? $66. That's right, never. Oh, man. So, yeah, with your IMX here, massive pump up. That's great. Possible long position. But really it's, I'd look for it to fake you out this way and get rejected down. Look at this wick, okay? This wick. That's the last entry you had before we dump, in my opinion. So, looks like a little bit of games. And naturally, you want to see this come back down to halfway if you have such a move like this. So, you pull the fib here, and possible come down to this area and pop back up. But protect yourself. Don't wreck yourself. You're caught in the middle here, okay? You're caught in the middle. Hope that helps. You can always trade the short-term time frame. There is always a range, right? There's always a range. You can pull the range across here. You can see that. And then you can trade the lows and the highs, make a nice burger here, and trade them, right? We all like a nice burger. So you can trade the highs and the lows, scalping opportunities, right? And maybe if you get in the shorts and to the longs, you let the rest of the trade ride and you have that possibility for a longer move vice versa. So if you get into a long here, maybe you take profit along the way, but you have the opportunity to probably try to attempt to break through, and same with up here. Easier said than done, because then you got to be very active on the charts. Okay. Hope that helps. There you go. I would much rather be in a short right now. Much rather. Market opens in 7 minutes. We are flat on Bitcoin. Not much movement right now. Right? The ES is pushing back a little bit. Total market is bouncing off of this trend line, getting rejected. Atom, we were talking about the head and shoulders yesterday. Atom here. Rejected. We were up here. That would have been a nice short. But coming back up, trying to attempt here, back into this. This could be the retest, okay? That's something I noticed here. This could be a retest. So you see this? Retest of the head and shoulders, okay? Neckline, retest, rejection down, okay? So possible short on Atom. It's risky. It's risky. It's not. I don't trade this setup, so I can't say that, this is something I would take. But I know a lot of people who do trade these setups, so that's a possibility here. Make sure I'll share that with the Discord. Join us in the free Discord. I always throw some stuff up on the charts to try and get you guys thinking. It's never financial advice. Vader rules. That's sick, man. That is sick. That is sick. All right, that Darth Vader. I'd choose that Darth Vader. What about you guys? You guys want that Darth Vader? Let's look at ADA, because when we're saying ADA. Oh, man. Poor ADA. I bought it 22 cents, man. Do you really want to make me, of all people, a moderate otter? It is quite a tasking favor to ask of you to be a moderator. We will have to. We'll put you in the considerations of moderators for all your constant support. I don't know about that Cipher guy though. That Cipher guy's pretty cool too. We'll have to see. Oh man, that Cipher guy's pretty cool. I bought ADA at like $2.50. Oh my god. Charles has won with you, my friend. I'll think long and hard. Yes, I will. I'm sorry to laugh, French. I'm sorry to laugh, French Toaster. That's horrible of me. That's horrible of me. Yeah, I think my average is around. I think my average ADA buy is around 26 cents. I'm such a douche. I didn't even realize I was laughing at you. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So, ADA, subtracta, multiplicatina, divida. It's more of a divida, exponential divida is the way it's heading. My old boss in construction, he had a Doge bag. I think he bought Doge like peak of the bull market. I think 18 cent Doge he bought. Okay, not too bad, but still, I think he bought 18 cent Doge. He's like, "Look, I got crypto." Showed me his Dogecoin. I was like, "Bro, you'll be sitting on." I'm like, it's okay. You're gonna have to wait a while though. He was so proud though. It was like, those people are like, I've bought in crypto, and it's like, oh, what did you buy? Dogecoin. It's the only thing he had in his. It's the only thing he had in his portfolio. Is Dogecoin. Like, so you bought a dog. Cool, man. Cool. Not financial advice. You know what? This looks like it could rip. Okay, this looks like it could rip. I know it's like ugly, but so is like Avalanche. Look, all these look like they can rip, like pop up. When I say rip, like Matic, they all look very similar. Falling wedge, right? Big falling wedge, like painfully. But they all look like they can rip, and we know they're decent projects, okay? Charles Hoskins doesn't really care about where this goes in forms of dollar units, but we like the tech. Is this the time? Not in my opinion. Because if we do fall, we don't have much support under us, right? We're all at that falling off waterfall level with these alts where they want to fall down. This is my attempt at a waterfall, guys, just so you know. I'll put some rocks and shit here. This is the cliff edge. We'll get 3D on your ass, okay? And got some trees and shit here. Here's your tree. Here's another tree. And this is the waterfall, okay? And we can see that a lot of these coins are on this waterfall pattern here. This waterfall pattern is to the downside, okay? I've never seen a waterfall go up. So, for me, this is a very dangerous pattern, okay? They say when there's blood in the streets, that's when we buy, but, yikes. Yikes, right? Now that chart looks like a beginner drawing trend lines and whatnot. Just keeping it real, man. Just keeping it real. Market's open. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Back into the charts. 1 hour. Opening up low. Okay. Opening up a little bit above, actually. Sorry. So, we want to see the push up today. Can we get the push up today? Are we going to do push-ups today? Do some physical exercise? Bitcoin's flat. Oh, we haven't looked at the Dixie today. Let's go over to the Dixie. Mr. Dixie. Dixie's pushing up, flagging up from this bull flagging, okay? We won't draw pictures today. We want to see more steepness on this, but we know this is pushing, man. This has just been pushing. We've attempted this 105 multiple times. It's going to keep knocking on that door until it pushes up into this zone, okay, that we've been looking at. The S&P is yellow X continuation. I don't know how accurate market Cipher A is on S&P 500. We're at a key level of support on this trend line matched with these support lines to the left over here. Okay, so we've pushed up. You can see simply pushed up. Now we're pushing down. Let's pull a fib from the top to the bottom here. Yep, bouncing off the 0.5. The 0.5, I believe, is more accurate when it comes to retracement levels in the stock market versus the golden pocket. Let me go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin look weak, man. Bitcoin look weak. That's the TA today. Bitcoin look weak. Even with this momentum wave curving to the upside, we are getting downward posturing on the stochastics and the VWAP and the money flow in the short-term time frames. 2 hours looking bearish. Red dot, 1 hour, red dot confirmed, pushing through to the zero line, posturing to the downside. So this all looks a little bit bearish right now. Getting a little bit of a pushback though, so we'll have to wait and see on these short-term time frames over the 24. So what are we looking for today? We're looking for the dip of the toes down back to this level, 420 area, and then pop back up to the top here. We won't be taking any trades in the middle. We don't want to put ourselves through misery today by looking at these. We want to be very careful. Today it's Friday. There could be some manipulation in the charts, so we'll have to protect ourselves. Going over to the 12-minute, my favorite little scalping 12-minute. Yeah, so a little bit of a pushback here. Money flow is still very red overall. Stochastics is very oversold, so very careful here. We can see the 200 moving average coming down, okay, after that big push up. It's rolling over here. I did like the 18 here. It's being respected. Okay, so for me, there's a lot of exhaustion up here, right? This is a failure to get above. It could be a consideration to jump into a short up here, okay? This might be a little bit of a smaller range today. Might not catch the big move, but we might be able to catch something of the likes of exhaustion here because this seems to be holding up quite nicely, actually. So there is an opportunity possibly up here. If price works its way up to get a rejection. Okay, a rejection from up here. We might not make it up here. We might not. If anything, look, if we go over here, we can see this wick down here. We can pull a horizontal over here. What else do we have? Another wick here. And another wick here. Yeah, so let's see what we get today. We might not get a hell of a lot. It has been pretty flat. Coming back into the support range. Maybe continue up from here. Sitting on my hands so far today. Not trying to jump into anything wild. Just trying to mitigate stress, really. I was pulling my hair out a bit yesterday, so I'm trying to... I've done well. I've made a good chunk of money this week. I think I've made... Yeah, just this week. What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1,300. $1,300. Not a bad week. Not a bad week. Okay. Had an order earlier at 26,767, but missed it. Looking for a wick back up again before we go lower. Yeah, like we talked about at the beginning of the stream, we are looking for lower. We are looking to come back down to this 26,050 area. Our first stop along the way is here, 26.3, and then the 26.50 area is down below. Make sure to have these on your charts ready to trade, right? We look for that reaction, short-term time frames right now. If we do see a pump, I don't see it getting above here just yet. But when we look at the grand scheme of things, let's go over the 4-hour grand scheme of just the price action right now. We can see failure to get above here. We can see, like, if we pull fib down to here. The only thing that concerns me is that we haven't had much of a retracement. We've pretty much come straight down. But also we hung out this bearish divergence that we had right here. The bearish divergence has played out quite nicely now, right? So can we see the momentum waves look something like that, where we come up to the 0 line here with the green dot, or even halfway, and get rejected, right? And then that's the bull div that we'd be looking for, right? Where price is making higher lows and momentum waves are putting in lower lows, right? So something like this, where we're putting in this, and this is putting in something like this, right? Where we get that beautiful divergence, okay? Hope you guys are having a great day. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Do you guys have any plans for the long weekend? It's Mrs. Otter's birthday on Sunday. Mrs. Otter's birthday, man. Me old lady. Nah, she's not an old lady. She's a sweetheart. So spoiled to have a good lady in my life, Nothing like a good lady. So it's her birthday this weekend. I asked her if she wanted to go somewhere. She didn't say much, so we might go out on the town. I'm on Bybit, my man. I'm on Bybit. This is my P&L. If you want my P&L. I'm on Bybit, so. We made $300 yesterday on the stress. You can see here. Like I said, I sold here, averaging in, and then got out on this wick. I waited so long, man. It felt like forever. And got out on this wick. Not a good trade, in my opinion. Not a good trade yesterday. Survived it, though, and still made some money. So. I'm trading with 2,500 right now. The total account's different, right? But I'm trading with 2,500. I'm looking to ramp that up to 5,000 in the near future. With bigger numbers, it gets more emotional. Let's put it that way. A bit more taxing on the mindset, right? So as I increase my margin, I have to be, I got to trust the TA. It's hard. But P&L is good. I've doubled the account, which is awesome. I'm happy. I've doubled the account and then some. So we're doing all right, my friends. We're doing all right. Take her to Fogo de Chao. Where the heck is that, man? We got the Candle Mafia in the house. Much love to Frankie Candles. Dave Digital says, happy birthday, Mrs. Otter. If you can hear, she says thank you. Bonfire tonight. Dinner tomorrow with the wife for her birthday. Enjoy, Nanya. Yeah, we've doubled the account. We've done all right, man. We've done all right. Keeping busy, practicing good risk management. Look it up, AOC. Fogo de... I don't know about looking up anything you send, Dave. You're great, but I don't know about that, man. Good morning, my friends. You better watch out. This Nunia guy, he might be a moderator very shortly. He might be punishing you. He might be punishing you guys. Look, we're getting the dip down here. It is a house chain. Oh, man. Look at this. Rolling over, baby. Rolling over. Quant's moved up. Caspa's moved up 2%. Otter Gang, good day to you all. Felix, thank you for being here. We're going to have a wrench ceremony for Nunya. Shall we have a wrench ceremony for Mr. Schaefer? How do you knight someone? I now knight you as a moderator. Can we get an otter knight? Here we go. My liege. I know for you to be a loyal moderator. To be is what is to be. I'm trying to find, We have to knight you, Mr. Nunya. Through thick and thin. Mr. Moderator. We now knight you. However it is. We need a... Here, I got a pair of pliers. Okay? We're giving you the knighting. And the wrench / pliers has been given. Now, Nania, welcome to the wrench of the otters. Let's give him a round of applause. He's wrenching. He's wrenching. Now, if you're not clicking on the Wolverine, we're going to have a problem here. Let's go. When Bitcoin's sideways, we do knighting ceremonies. We do knighting ceremonies. This was a bad idea. Look at this, rolling over, baby. Just like we said. Rolling over. Thank you for all the support, guys. I appreciate you guys. Rolling over. Not enough, though. Not enough. Okay. S&P popping back up. Where's the Dixie at? The Dixie is pushing, man. The Dixie's like, man, whatever. I'm leaving you guys behind. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Peace out. We'll see you later. Goodbye. Sayonara. Lad to be here. Yeah, we know you're a lad. Laddie. ADA to the downside. When ADA back to 66 cents? Was that the question today? I'm short on TON and long on Wold. On TON? Are you trying to get me to say something on TON? Something funny? Casp up 1.5%. We'll look at TON for you, my friend. We'll look at TON. TON coin. TON USD. You are long on TON? You're trying to get me to... I'm not trying to be racist, but you're making me sound Asian. Like long on TON. Long on... Are you long on TON? Sorry, this got me. Okay, you're short on TON. I would be short on TON too. Yeah, key level of support below you here, Mr. Dave Digital. Besides that, this thing looks like it's coming down, baby. Coming down, baby. Rug pull. Coming at ya. You're short from 255. Bro, congratulations. That's beautiful. You're a sniper, man. Look at that. This looks like a llama pattern, okay? So we got the leg here. We got a little bit of a tail here. We got the body with the weird-ass body, right, and the long neck. And then we got the llama head here, okay? So overall, the Brontosaurus Rex thingy with a couple of nice ears, right? Really big eyes. Really big eyes. I mean, if it loses this support, you're coming back down here. Maybe here. Yeah, this will be your first stop. So you got a couple stops along the way, Dave. Besides that, all right, Nanya, have fun, bro. Don't yell too loud. Okay, it's Friday. Remember, it's Friday. Be kind to your employees. And now you're a moderator. You can go and tell them you're a moderator now. So you've made it. Maybe yell at them a bit more because you're a moderator. Much love, bro. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, Dave, if you're short from 20, make sure you pay yourself. That's an awesome trade, my man. That's an awesome trade. Good job. Good job, man. Yeah, you're just working your way down here. If you lose this level, I think that's when you're gonna make the bank, right? So in that short, you want to see it lose that level. If not, you can simply see support and resistance. This would be your ceiling. There's a couple ceilings here along the way. Pull volume across. Let's see. Yeah, so you're bouncing off this volume here. Your point of control is up here. Entry to that point of control. So yeah, if you don't flip up 2.3, $2.30. If you don't flip up here, then yeah, you look for the continuation. You're in a very, very distinct downtrend. It's very, very sharp, my friend. So yeah, look for it to bounce off of this trend line, continue its way down, man. That's a great trade, bro. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's awesome. That's awesome. Bitcoin is chopping, okay? Bitcoin is chopping. Nothing new on Bitcoin. I'm watching on my other screen, so Bitcoin is chopping. Now we're going to go over what else did you save? You're long on WLD. WLD. Let's go to WLD, my friend. WLD, where are you long from? I hope you're long from somewhere down here or this wick. You trade in some wacky coins. I love it. I love it, man. Wow. It's broken out of this massive downtrend. Okay, that's good to see. That's good to see. I can see some sort of support forming here. 1.5. Okay. Take a risk on the wild side. It is pushing up, right? It has broken market structure to the upside, which is good to see. Yeah, massive move down. Then a higher high here. So we look for the higher high to continue. So we want to see this push above here. Above this wick here. So that's a good target. Is to at least get back up here. Okay. That's a good target. This would be your next level I would be looking at, right? Within this box. Because you have the wick here from initiation. So as you work your way up, this box is your friend. Okay, that's $1.75. But let's see if we can find you a better trend line here on your way up. Okay. Let's see if we can pull this a bit. Maybe from here. Let's start from back here and work our way down like we always suggest, but sometimes we don't do what we suggest. We want to come across these. Something like that. Okay. So I would pull this trend line. Note to self, let's pull some volume across this whole range. Point of control is down here. You've had some support. You're at the value area high. Okay. So you're getting rejected here, but as you look to push up, look for this to be supported until this trend line's kind of broken. I'd look for you to continue upwards. Schaefer, you're never going to be a mod. Nunya's here way more than you, Schaefer. He's way more. I hate that guy. Oh man, I'm getting double likes, Dave. I'm getting the double likes on the videos. This Schaefer guy, man, he's something else. So look for it to come up here, Dave. Until then, though, you have some wicks up here. So you are looking, you failed to make a higher high here. You've made a lower low here. So this could be a reversal. That's something I noticed just now. So you are making higher lows still. Okay, that's still positive, higher lows. But you want to see this at least get above here for now. And then longer term time frames get above here. Okay? Otherwise you're looking at something like just rejection from up here, right? Rejection from somewhere up here. Great trade, Dave. Keep it up, man. Keep up the good work. Keep paying yourself. Make sure you're paying yourself. That's great, man. It's great. Got to keep organized here. Got to keep it all organized. Okay, I don't use tech that much. Metal, energy, oil, bonds. We'll keep that closed. ADA, Bitcoin. Let's go over to Bitcoin. So we have our levels here. We have our ideas. We can see that the weekly is looking very bearish. Okay, the weekly is looking bearish, even though we have a green dot printing on the weekly. Overall, to me, this candle and this momentum right now is looking bearish. Okay, I'm going to hide this stuff. Add it to the local zone. And we can see that this is looking very bearish. Okay. Yes, we're getting a green dot here wanting to push up, but we can see that we're getting a shooting star candle. This will be printing in 2 days. So we're going to keep our eyes on this over the weekend. If we do, we want to see this push back up. Otherwise, this is looking extremely bearish. We're making lower highs, okay? So a continuation to the downside is imminent if this does not push back up, okay? We are looking at the 3-day here coming up to the 0 line, also posturing to the downside. Okay, so red money flow looks bearish to me. Okay, 2-day. 2 days crossed over. Okay, that's the one thing. It's crossed over the 0 line, but everything else is pointing down. Okay, money flow does look healthy, coming back up. Momentum wave came through the 0 line. So a bit of mixed signals on the 2-day. But we still got a day and a half on this, okay? So for me, the VWAP is the most leading initially, so we can see it's pointing down. We'll have to wait on that 2-day. Very mixed signals on the 2-day. With the daily, okay, we've gotten the red dot confirmation up here. The push down has happened. We still have a lot of room, okay? VWAP's crossed over as well, and we have red money flow. Stochastic is posturing to the downside, okay? So for me, most things are pointing to the downside on the daily, right? We have 11 hours, 10 hours left on the daily. So for me, this looks like it's continuing to play out to the downside, right? This candle is very indecisive doji right now. Volume, let's check the volume. Yeah, we haven't had much volume here, but we had a massive push down here, and the volume was higher than the previous, right? So the rejection up at the top here was pretty good. We had the bearish divergence on the shorter term time frames up here, pushed us down. We're looking for the retracement. The retracement is simple as this, okay? We keep it simple. We pull the volume over here. We can see that we have the most volume massively around 26,050 area, okay? So for me right now, I'm looking for this to come back down. I'm looking for, if we do get a little bit of a push up to this value area high, that's okay. But I'm looking for this to come back down to this area here, right? Otherwise, we continue our way up. Over the weekend, we look for lower volume. So we want to be very careful here. We are going to slow down. Happy Friday to all you guys. Much love. When we get into the smaller term time frames, yes, the 12-hour has come to the 0 line. It hasn't crossed over yet. We still got 10 hours for that, right? So we need to be patient there. But on the 6-hour, we can see that we are starting to curl back up and coming to the 0 line here. So we have some room on the 6-hour to continue downwards. Okay, crossed over, continue downwards, right? Room on the stochastics and rejection pretty much from the VWAP here on the 0 line, right? We've started to come sideways, which means that it's looking to continue sideways and down. Okay, much more room here. Lots of room up top too on the stochastics, right? Lots of room. So we look for that to oscillate to the downside. Then when we get into like the 4 hour, the 4 hour is got a green dot, but it has flattened out, okay? And posturing is to the downside on the stochastics. Money flow is in the green, but it is coming down, right? So we're seeing a nice curvature here on the money flow where we're looking for it to cross over. The money flow will be the longer term indicator here for today. So we'll see if it can continue to come down. And what we really want to see is this VWAP here crossover. Okay, we want to see it cross over the 0 line. Over to the 2 hour, we're getting the red dot. 1 hour red dot confirmed, I believe. Yes, pushed down. Okay, VWAP posturing down. So in the short term time frames, we are looking for a little bit more of a downside move. Okay, pull up the local levels. We can see that we have this key level at 26,344 or 420 if you want to be like Tony Soprano. Okay, we have some resistance above us, value area high. We also have failed to get above this level right here, which is around 26,720. So these are the levels I'm watching. I'm gonna keep you guys updated in the Discord. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be in the Discord. I'll be looking for trades. I'm not going to trade in the middle of this range just yet. Looking for the dip of the toes down to 26,344 area and possibly firing off a long. Okay, so keep your eye on the prize. Practice good risk management. Don't be too greedy. Pay yourselves. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay? So, Wolverine, we're going to go make some trades today. Looks like most of you guys want to be Darth Vader. That's okay. The dark side. Anakin couldn't help it, man. Anakin couldn't help it. But we will keep at it, my friends. Keep at it. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.